what is meekness? Ugly ass yoni box. Meekness is to do without credit. Meekness is to serve in the interest and in the name of love, in the name of service itself, in the name of truth, and in the name of God. Is meekness. Is to do all you can and still take the flag for it. You know? To be meek is to do and keep doing and to do unceasingly. That's why, they used to say the slaves was meek because they did more than they was supposed to did. Right? They was finding ways to do more. And wasn't getting paid. Nigga was getting beat for what they did do. Motherfucking slave master will fuck around and beat you for working too good. And that still ain't stop slaves, cuz, from creating ways to be even more efficient, my nigga. Motherfucker try to act like black people lazy. Nigga, please. It is that you don't want to do for nothing. And it's not about the credit, it's about the efficiency, cuz. It's about the proper placement and purpose, nigga, and functionableness, nigga. Functionality of something. Yes? We working against ourselves at this point, yo. We creating shit that's destroying, cuz. That's not meek. That's the entire opposite and contradiction of purpose, of true meekness, which is to do in the interest of right action, in the interest of love, which love is action. It's not a word. It's a life. It is an action. Okay? To say love in itself is an action. Is one of the craziest actions, right? It's one of the more profound actions that you could take, aside from actually doing the love, right? To say I love you is the most profound thing that a person can even express, right? To not express it and feel it is profound in itself. Okay? As any other truth, right? But see, the thing about love is being that it is synonymous with truth, right? This is a principle of ma'at, yes? Out of what structures the entire concept of balance and harmony and law. And truth is love, yes? So it's like, right, nigga? It don't matter if it's true or not, nigga. Right? If you feel it, right, you gonna figure out what's true about it and what ain't true about it. Okay? It is the determining factor, guys. Yes? And meekness is to do, not to say. It's to do without saying. It's to say in your action is to be meek. Right? To be meek is to do whether somebody gonna see it or not. It's like a nigga saves the world and don't tell nobody. Right? Right? A nigga, motherfucker, figure out exactly what it would take, as well as exactly what it would take for everyone to still be comfortable, when that shit don't matter if people are comfortable, guys. But it's possible, right? Because that's also on the plate. That's also in our face. That's also part of the situation that we find ourselves in. It's this unnecessary shit going on. And to be meek is not to take offense of that, right? And that's another principle of ma'at. That's one of the virtues of ma'at, as to not find offense when you encounter persecution. And righteous indignation is when you react, right? Defensively out of your own self-respect, which is not necessarily wrong, but it's just not the best thing necessarily all the time. A lot of times it's good, but it's not necessarily the best. It's not the most meek, which the most meek is not always the best either. Okay? Don't get me wrong. And that's why we can live with meekness being seen as weakness, and that not being extremely obliterated completely yet. Because they say the meek will inherit the earth, my nigga. So it will be obliterated for you to ever see meekness as weakness, nigga, ever again. For now, that's not so necessary yet, right? But as long as we got these kids searching outside theyself, then the meekness is weakening. When meekness in itself is strength, right? You got Batman. His whole thing is to be strong, right? Like Superman, he's ready to die because he knows he's indestructible, right? Being his very knowledge, his very appreciation and embrace of his indestructibility makes it to where now he's sacrificing. He's looking first to sacrifice because there's nothing that should be able to beat him. And if it's anything that can beat him, let it exert its energy into him firstly, right? So that it would give another person that much of a chance to live, just even if it's a second longer, my nigga. Right? As the protector, nigga, as a super and protector, nigga got the shit on his chest like a shield, nigga, his name and shit. Whatever the symbol mean, it's because it don't mean Superman, cuz. Whatever the symbol mean, cuz. It don't mean Superman. It just is what it is. Don't nobody even know what the fuck it is because that's not what's important. I'm talking about. But then you got Batman, right? His whole shit is to be the strongest because he's conquering fear. You feel me? His very symbol is his fear. Right? He done flipped his weakness into his strength. You know what I'm talking about? Right? So, as far as what is meekness, it's action, bro. Action, it's humble action. Right? Because you can act like you being humble, yeah. But true humility in action is meekness. And it's not to be weak, as if you can't do nothing to stop something, because honestly, the true power is what you're representing. And that is peace. That is harmony. Right? Which is purpose. And so you got to put your own selfish desires, your own preferences, your own feelings and emotions to the side for the greater good, for the, conjointive effort. To let whoever else catch up, you know what I'm saying? Or, to the path they're supposed to be on. They was destined to track and to chart. Because it's not a race. And so it's like, ain't no rush to a certain extent, but as far as you can only be going in one direction without diverting yourself. So, you know what I mean? However long it take, whatever route you take, just be on your way. You feel me? You can, whatever reason you might be going slow or fast or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling who all's in your caravan or, you know what I mean, what you might be doing inside that cockpit or whatever. But as long as you're on your way, then you straight. Because to be honest, that's what it's about. It's not about having the fastest fucking vehicle or, you know what I'm saying, having a cooler looking vehicle or whatever, you feel me? It's about being on your way to wherever it is that you're supposed to be at. And letting life, letting nature, letting truth, letting love guide you. And so it's not about how fast, it's about how real you're able to be, so that the experience can be just that much more adventurous and exciting, and it can be a discovery, and you know what I'm saying? You know, you can enjoy the fucking journey, right? Because once you get there, nigga, it's time to work, nigga. You already got to work on your way there, my nigga. You understand me? The meek inherit the earth. What they gonna do with it? They gonna work, nigga. Trust me. Why? Because you gotta love to work to be a meek person anyway. Just like them slaves was. Call and response Q&A. Question and answer. New dimension. Essential aspects of life. Health. Action. Art. Family. Culture. Heritage. Breathing. Diet. Exercise. Rhythm. Motion. This is what scientists will consider a paradigm shift, the tipping point. We are on a sojourn, at the onset, the plinth, the zenith, horizon, meridian, on the outskirts of the very ridge, of the ledge, of the edge, faced with the arrival of evolution, forced and faced in human consciousness with an arrival of evolution, human consciousness, a reconstruction of awareness, the divine designation of this new dimension, a next dimension, another level of seeing, another level of being, thinking, living. The enhancing advancement of reality. Most probably believe in the possibility of many realities. Several conclusions. The applicability of the general individual may argue that reality is relative. That there very well exists everyone with their own truths. Zen enthusiasts might insist in the principle of a one universally natural and exclusively supreme and supremely absolute and absolutely true. What are the others saying? That another ain't? How do these two relate? And where originates the dichotomy, bridging the debate. Today, we explore. Life, we explore. Evaluate. Examine. Investigate life. As we know it, life. As a whole. Life as a whole.